Stop apologizing. I can hear you doing it from here. You apologize when you bump into a chair. You apologize when someone else steps on your foot. You apologize for taking up oxygen in the room. You think this makes you nice. You think it makes you civilized. Wrong. It makes you a target. In the brutal cost-benefit analysis of social status, you are bankrupting yourself. Every time you shrink, every time you avoid eye contact, you are signaling to the tribe that you have zero value. You are voluntarily putting yourself in the spam folder of human interaction. Here is the pill you need to swallow, and it's going to taste bitter. Your social anxiety is actually narcissism. You walk into a grocery store or a party, and you freeze. You think everyone is watching you. You think the cashier is judging your haircut. You think the Uber driver is analyzing your conversation skills. You think you are the main character. But look at the data. It's called the spotlight effect. Psychologically, you are obsessed with yourself. But in reality, you are a ghost. Nobody cares. The random guy at the gym, he isn't looking at your form. He's looking at himself in the mirror. The girl at the bar, she isn't laughing at you. She's worrying about her rent. You are terrified of an audience that doesn't exist. Because of this delusion, you hide. You act small. You suppress your dark side, your aggression, and your power. You become a nice guy. You become harmless. And as Dr. Jordan Peterson says, if you are harmless, you are not virtuous. You are just a rabbit. Today, we are going to kill the rabbit. We are going to debug your brain. I'm going to show you why embarrassment is just a glitch in your operating system and how to delete it permanently. It starts with a simple, ugly truth about why you really feel shame. Let's rip the Band-Aid off. Your biggest problem isn't that you are insecure. Your problem is that you are obsessed with yourself. You walk around with a movie camera in your head, pointing at your own face 24/7. You think you are the star of the show. You think everyone else is the audience. Let's look at a real scenario. You're at Starbucks. You grab your latte. You turn around, trip, and spill coffee on your shirt. What happens in your brain? Panic, total meltdown. You think the barista is laughing at you. You think the guy with the laptop is mocking your coordination. You replay that 3-second clip in your head for 3 days. It lives rent-free in your mind. But here is the reality check. The barista, he forgot you the second you walked away. He's thinking about his student loans. The guy on the laptop, he didn't even see you. He's stressing about an email from his boss. You are irrelevant, and that hurts your ego, doesn't it? You want to believe you matter. You want to believe people are watching, but they aren't. They are the main characters of their own movies. You are just an extra. You are background noise. You are an NPC. Stop viewing this as an insult. This is freedom. If nobody is watching, then nothing matters. If you are invisible, you can do anything. You can ask for the raise. You can approach that girl. You can fail. You can fall on your face. Who cares? The audience is empty. Stop acting like a celebrity with paparazzi in the bushes. You're just a ghost. Start acting like one. Now, look at your body. Most of you are walking around with a "Kick Me" sign taped to your back. I see you on the subway. I see you in line at the grocery store. You are hunched over your phone, shoulders rolled forward, chin tucked into your chest. You make yourself small. You try to take up as little space as possible, like you're apologizing for existing. You think this is just posture. No, this is biology. In the animal kingdom, shrinking is what prey does right before it gets eaten. It's a submission signal. It screams, "I am weak. I am not a threat. Please don't hurt me." And here is the dangerous part. Your brain listens to your body. When you stand like a victim, your brain lowers your testosterone and raises your cortisol. You literally drug yourself into feeling anxious. You create the fear by acting afraid. And the worst habit, the eyes. You're walking down the street. Someone walks toward you. You lock eyes for a split second. What do? Be honest. You look down. You look at the sidewalk. You check your phone. Game over. You just lost. In that micro interaction, you told that stranger, "You are above me. I submit. Stop it. Next time you lock eyes, hold it. Don't be creepy. Don't stare like a serial killer. Just don't be the first one to break. Look at them. Then, casually look to the side. Never look down. Looking down is for children and servants. Expand your chest. Put your phone in your pocket. Occupy space. Hack your biology. If you act like a predator, the world stops treating you like prey. Now, let's talk about your mouth. You talk too much, especially when you feel threatened. A friend asks you for a favor you don't want to do, or your boss asks why you're leaving early. What do? You vomit words. Oh, I can't come to the dinner because my car is acting weird, and my mom is visiting, and I have this headache. Stop. You are doing something psychologists call J.A.D.E-ing. You are justifying, arguing, defending, and explaining. You think you are being polite, but your subconscious is doing something else. You are handing the other person a gavel. You are saying, "Here is my excuse. Please, judge, tell me if my excuse is good enough." You are begging for validation. You are asking for permission to say no. High-status individuals never do this. If a king declines an invitation, does he give 3 paragraphs of excuses? No, he just declines. Here is the rule. Your no is a complete sentence. Next time you have to refuse something, try this. It will feel terrifying. Say, "I can't make it." And then, this is the secret: shut up. Do not add because. Do not offer a fake apology. Just stop talking. There will be a silence. It will feel heavy. It will feel awkward. The air will get thin. Let it sit there. Weak people rush to fill the silence because they can't handle the tension. Strong people are comfortable in the tension. When you explain yourself, you dilute your power. When you remain silent, you amplify it. Stop explaining your life to people who don't own you. Finally, we need to go deeper, into the basement of your mind. You have been brainwashed to believe that being harmless is the same thing as being good. You think, "I don't start fights. I don't yell. I keep my head down. I am a virtuous person." No, you are not virtuous. You are just helpless. There is a massive difference between being peaceful and being harmless. Think about a rabbit. A rabbit doesn't kill you. A rabbit doesn't bite you. Is the rabbit a good person? No. The rabbit is harmless because it is weak. It has no choice. It has to be nice, or it gets eaten. Now think about a warrior with a sword in his belt. He could hurt you. He has the capacity for violence, but he keeps the sword in the sheath. He chooses peace. That is virtue. Carl Jung called this the shadow. If you are incapable of aggression, you cannot be truly good. You are just a victim in waiting. This is why people walk all over you. They can smell that you have no teeth. They know there is no consequence for disrespecting you. You need to integrate your shadow. You need to find your teeth. I'm not telling you to become a bully. I'm telling you to become dangerous. Become competent. Become someone who could cause a problem if they wanted to, but chooses not to. When you have that dark capability, that underlying strength, you don't need to act tough. True confidence is quiet because it knows what it is capable of. Stop trying to be the nice guy. The nice guy finishes last because he is afraid of his own power. Be the warrior in the garden, not the gardener in the war. Be dangerous and keep it under control. That is what creates presence. That is what makes people respect you without you saying a word. So, here is your choice. You can click off this video and go back to sleep. You can go back to apologizing to furniture. You can go back to shrinking in the elevator. You can go back to living your life for an audience that isn't even watching. You can stay a nice guy. You can stay harmless. You can stay safe. But understand this, safety is a cage. The world doesn't need another person pretending to be perfect. The world doesn't need another carbon copy, terrified of making a mistake. The world needs you, the real you, the one with teeth, the one with opinions, the one who isn't afraid to take up space. Stop asking for permission to exist. Stop waiting for someone to hand you a crown. There is no coronation ceremony. There is no permission slip coming in the mail. You have to take it. Here is your homework for this week. Be disliked. Go out there and be awkward. Say no without explaining why. Hold eye contact until it burns. Let the silence hang in the air. Survive it. Realize that the sky didn't fall. Realize that nobody died. That feeling, that isn't anxiety. That is the feeling of the chains falling off. Don't aim to be liked. Aim to be undeniable.